Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you this GE HVAC unit that I have in my hotel room. Now as you can see, this is one of the newer Zoneline PTAC units. As you can see. This one is a little dirty though, as you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Here, if I go up here. Yeah, you can see all that dust in there. And then if you have a look at the filters, it looks like they haven't been cleaned in a while. So this thing has definitely been neglected. So, definitely not great on the hotel's part, but you know, it's whatever. It is going to be kind of weird recording this unit because it does have this thing on top, so you can't really see anything through it. So I'll try to get the best angles that I can, but no promises. Anyway, here's the intake right here, as you can see. You can see it's split up into two sections. It's got this big pillar in the middle. And here's the outtake vent, as you saw earlier. And you can see it's fixed, it's not adjustable. And you can see there's a grate inside, and if I take out my phone, I might be able to see the fan. Gotta turn on the flashlight. It's gonna be kind of hard to see through here. So, try to get through here. I can see it with my own eyes, but okay, you can kind of see that there. It's not focused very well, though. Yeah, I wish I could get better angles of this thing. It's just not ideal where it is for recording purposes, but whatever. Over here are the controls, you can see. You can see it's got your plus and minus buttons for the temperature, which is shown here, your fan and mode settings, and the display show and hide. However, if I press any one of these buttons, it says use wall thermostat. So these controls are actually disabled, because if you go over here, over by the entrance, you can see there is a thermostat right here. It's another GE. I believe these are actually Amana OEMs, but GE just happened to rebrand this one. Kind of matches up with the unit, so I like that. And I guess I'll go ahead and show you how to use this thing. So this right here is your temperature right here. It's showing the room temperature right now. And when you start changing the temperature with these buttons right here, it'll show the set temperature, so you know what you're setting it to. Down here you have your cool, off, and heat settings, auto and on settings. On is basically just a constant fan, and low and high settings. Now, if you have this switch set to off, but this switch set to on, it sets it to a fan-only mode. So in order to turn it completely off, you have to have this on auto and this off. So that's a little counterintuitive, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it's alright. So there's that, I guess. Go back over here to the unit. Here's the side. You can see it bulges out a little bit, but these newer zone lines tend to be pretty slim, so not a huge issue. You can see it's mounted onto this metal part that leads to an outside part that you can't see from here. But here's the view from the 4th floor of the SpringHill Suites here in, what is this, Hampton, New Hampshire. Over there is Interstate 95. So, yeah. And as you saw by the thermostat, this is a 2-speed unit, or at least it's programmed to be 2-speed. Oh, by the way, to get rid of this, you just hit the display button. So, yeah. Let's see if I can show the underneath. I don't know how that's coming out on camera. There's this little bracket right here that's mounting it to the floor. And I don't really see a wire anywhere. Ew, there's a bunch of cobwebs over there. That's gross. I'll have to knock those down. Yeah, I guess the wire's behind this. But yeah, you know, just a simple boring PTAC unit. Not really much to explain here, so I guess we'll go ahead and turn it on. Go over to the thermostat here. Turn it on, we'll set it to cool. You can see it's on low. And this does have an interglow, as you can see. If I click this, you can see it's set on 70. By the way, in heating mode, this does have a heat pump compressor. It's not an element, which is great. It's a little louder than without a heat pump and just an element, but in turn, you don't get that stinky smell. So I like that. But anyway, this thing's really quiet at low speed. It blows an okay amount of air. was a fly in the window. So yeah, and the air is pretty cold, even though the compressor's not on. I had this thing running on high at a lower temperature for a while earlier, so that's probably why the air is still cold. Let's see if I can get any footage of the fan spinning. That's kind of hard. I don't know if you can see that very well. Whatever. Yeah, I really don't like this thing here. There's that thing again. There's the other side. Now we'll go ahead and turn it on high. Notice the fan sped up a bit. This one actually has quite a bit of a noticeable difference on high, and it blows a lot more air. This thing does work pretty well. When the compressor's running, it's also pretty quiet, so that's good. I haven't found any BTU stickers on this thing, so don't ask about that. I guess we can test its loudness from the entrance of the room. Yeah, it's not loud at all. I could definitely sleep through that. But yeah, there you go, guys. The newer GE Zoneline HVAC unit at the SpringHill Suites here in Hampton, New Hampshire. Go ahead and turn it off. So we'll go off, auto. And it turns off almost immediately. Well guys, I know this video was kind of boring and short, but there's really not anything to explain with this unit. But yeah, thanks for watching.